Hello everyone, I'm Burfy1322 and welcome to another video where I'm going to be unboxing some of these subscription boxes that I do. I do this once a month. We've got 4 boxes to go through once again. For those of you who don't know what these are basically subscription boxes where you pay your money every month. They send you a box of gamer, geeky type goodies and you never know what you're going to get until you get the box. If you want to know any more information about this, or you want to buy any of these boxes or get some discount codes, all of the information is in the description, so feel free to check down there. But we'll start off first of all, as we always do, with Loot Crate. Let's get this opened and see what's inside. So, I see an Alien vs Predator first of all, which is a Loot Crate exclusive, of Titan's vinyl figure. So it's a blind box. I quite like it when they do these things. Basically, with these, you never know what you're going to get, what character you're going to get. I do like it when they do these in these Loot Crate boxes because, you know, everybody's getting the same thing normally. So we'll see what's inside this. Yes, that is the best. We got the Predator. I mean, of all of the characters, I mean, you know, that is just ideal. So I think that because this is a Loot Crate exclusive, as it says there, the only way you could have got one of these boxes is from Loot Crate. I think you could only get the alien, the Predator or the alien from this one. Those on the back are probably extras that you can get from different things. This is a pretty cool figure. You know, it's well made. The head can tilt. It's one of those big head figurines, you know, that seems to be so popular. You can move the arms around as well. It's pretty cool. It's well painted and all that kind of stuff. I'm pretty happy with that. Get rid of that. Oh, something else in here. Oh, he's got a little his staff as well. Weapon. Didn't realise that at the time. Right, what's this? This looks like a Star Trek t-shirt. I feel like I'm going to like this. So I think this is a great t-shirt. It's Spock face to face with his mirror universe self. If you haven't seen the episode of Star Trek where that happens, you won't understand. But that is a cool t-shirt. I really do like that t-shirt. The theme for Loot Crate this month, these boxes usually have a theme. The theme is versus, so that kind of goes in with that, and obviously the Alien versus Predator as well. Makes sense. We got something else here as well. So this is a Daredevil beanie hat, but in the true sort of style of versus with this theme, it's actually reversible, and you can wear it the other way. It's grey on the other side, and it's a Punisher hat. So that's pretty cool. Again, a Loot Crate exclusive. I mean, Loot Crate seem to be really doing well with the exclusive lately. Obviously, you can see that there. Basically, with exclusive items, the only way to get them is from getting the box. You can't get them any other way. So when you do get an exclusive item, it tends to feel a bit more worthwhile that you got the box. And yeah, so far we've had 3 exclusive items because you're not going to get the t-shirt anywhere else either. But yeah, cool. We've had a t-shirt and a hat in that one. What's this? Superman versus Batman, of course. Versus being a common theme. So we got, is this a wallet? Mighty wallet. Oh, is this one of those indestructible wallets? I think it is. I've heard about these where you literally can't. That would have been really embarrassing if I just literally ripped that then. But yeah, I think it's one of these mighty wallets where you just can't destroy it. You've got Superman on one side with Batman's face behind, and then you've got the other way, Batman logo with Superman's face behind, and then on the inside you got some more artwork. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty nifty little item. There's all sorts of different pockets and stuff. Yeah, mighty wallet, interesting. Can't destroy it. Again, fits in nicely with the versus theme with Batman vs Superman. What's this? Loot Crate official member, looter number 772250. So I guess it's just a card saying I'm an official member of Loot Crate. I don't really see the point in that, but there you go. It's in there anyway. The loot pin. That's a pretty cool pin. Alien versus Predator pin. The pins have been getting a lot better from Loot Crate this year, starting from January 2016. Let's see what you actually get for this pin, because you can basically go online with these and you get some, they call it downloadable content. So if you're in the US with this pin, you get a rental copy of Aliens or Predator, and if you're outside of the US, you get a comic book, an online comic book. So, you know, it's good that they've branched out with these pins and you get something extra with them. I think there's also 2 different variations of pin that you could get. So, again, I like that different variation of style that you can get with these. Loot Crate presents Word Gush, a party game about everything that you love. Download for free on mobile. So, basically, it's an advertisement for a game that Loot Crate have made. Loot Crate subscribers can unlock free exclusive bonus categories for this game in April, but ultimately this is just a bit of advertisement for the game that they made. Not really interested. And then what have we got here? Harley Quinn, DC Comics #1, Loot Crate exclusive. So we've got a comic book, Harley Quinn comic book, as the final item in this crate. It's been not too bad. Not too bad for a crate, you know. A few exclusive items in there. Well, most of the items were exclusive, to be honest. So, yeah, you can't really complain with that one. And it all goes very well with the Versus theme that they had this month, sorry. Oh, and the Batman vs Superman wallet also wasn't exclusive as well, so I got that wrong. So pretty much, so every item in this box was an exclusive. And that's certainly something that Loot Crate have been really pushing, I would say, this year, since 2016 started. They've really done a lot better with the exclusive items, and the only way to get these items is by buying the box. So, and the box, because I always forget to do this, it has when you fold it out, you get a Predator sort of artwork on that side, Alien artwork on that side. You've got the Versus logo. You know, I do like it when they do something like this, because some of them don't. You know, you get the magazine, you get the box, you get the pin. It always just gives an extra little point in my scoring, which will all be at the end of the video. So next up, we've got One-Up Box. We'll see what's in this one. Interestingly, the theme for One-Up Boxes was also Versus, so we'll see how One-Up Box differed to Loot Crate in that aspect. Also, remember, all the information for all of these is down in the description. The first item, yeah, that's great. We got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles plush. That's great. That's a cool little item. He's fun. Big head, big old head on him. He's soft plush. Yeah, pretty cool. I like that. Also, looking at the info for this, you could have got any of the turtles, so there were 4 to collect. Obviously, I got Leonardo here, but you could have had any of the other 4 of them. Again, I do like that aspect of these boxes where you can get something different in them, and everybody's box isn't going to be exactly the same. Obviously, most items are, but yeah, I do like it when that's sort of included. Right, let's have a look at the t-shirt. So obviously, the Batman vs Superman movie has been the inspiration for a lot of these Versus themes, I guess. And this one is no different. Batman vs Superman with Wonder Woman in the middle. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Right, let's see what else we've got. So this is a sort of notepad, post-it note type thing in the design of the Pip-Boy from Fallout. It's pretty cool. Nice little design. So it's just like, you know, post-it notes, I guess. Pretty cool. Nice little design. Could be useful. Next up is a fridge magnet. Why are we here? Oh, there's 2 fridge magnets. Okay. So again, with the Versus theme, we've got sort of fridge magnets that you can actually take apart, and then you've got 2 separate ones that obviously go together. Pretty cool, you know, not too bad. We got the pin again, nothing really too special. What's this? This is a lanyard. Looks like a lanyard. So we've got shoelaces, and they're called Super Shoelaces. The blurb says, when competing against your fiercest rival, lace up and prepare to kick some giant butt. And yeah, well, so that's the design on them. I'll let you judge for yourself with that one, really. Yeah, shoelaces. I'm kind of not really that impressed by that, to be honest. And finally, a 1UP box exclusive Trinity pin. It's pretty cool. Again, an exclusive item. We haven't had much, if any, of that from 1UP box this time. But yeah, that's a cool little item. I would say, you know, not too bad from 1UP box. It's something that I wouldn't be unhappy with getting the items in this box. Probably not as good as Loot Crate, but again, all of the scores will be at the end of the video when I sort of go through them and give each item a score, and then we find out a score for the overall box. So next up, we've got Geek Fuel, always the largest of the boxes and the heaviest as well. This is pretty heavy. There's going to be something reasonably weighty in here. It always seems to be the case with Geek Fuel, unbelievably. Geek Fuel don't have a theme, they just send you a lot of geeky goodness that makes sense, I guess. So we'll see what's in here. Always well packaged. You always get a free game as well, a free downloadable game from Steam with Geek Fuel. And this month it is Dino Side. So it seems like quite an interesting game. It's obviously like it says itself as a NES style game, where you can basically do a lot of different things and run a dinosaur world, I guess. It seems quite interesting. $10 value it supposedly is on Steam. Nice, you know, again, always nice to get a free game, I guess, to kill some time. Let's have a look what's next. So I see, let's go for the t-shirt. See what's on the t-shirt. Pretty cool t-shirt design that, where you've got the eyes of the various heroes and whatnot on there. Yeah, pretty. I can get down with that. I like that. Next up, we got a vinyl figure. So another blind box, and again, these are. They seem to be getting more of these. I've mentioned it a few times before, how I do like these, and I've mentioned it even twice in this video. But yeah, I keep mentioning it because the idea of having one of these blind boxes in these subscription boxes is a perfect idea, just because you don't want everybody to have exactly the same thing when most of the stuff that they're going to get is going to be the same. So 1 out of 12 chance for each of these. Let's see what we get. Batman versus Superman vinyl figure, and we've got this guy. I have no idea who he is, because I haven't seen the movie or what relevance he has or anything like that, to be honest. But it's a well-made figure. It's actually made by Funko, which is those who do the vinyl pop figures. So yeah, it's a well-made, well-painted item and pretty cool. Blind bags, you never know what you're gonna get. So I'm happy with that. So we've got a Legend of Zelda poster, a poster of Link, which is pretty cool in itself. I mean, that's an interesting design. That looks really nice. Yeah, we've also got this certificate of authenticity. Geek Fuel has issued this certificate to authenticate this limited edition print of The Legend, Green Edition by Juan Muniz. Alright, cool. So, a little certificate of authenticity as well. So there's two different options that you could have got through this, and a limited edition variant. You could have got a limited edition variant, which has Link in red claws and whatnot, but I got the normal one. But it's still a very cool poster. Cool design. Again, very nicely packaged with extra. I want to show this because you've got like the poster came underneath this little bit, and it's. I know it's nothing major, but little things sometimes make a difference like that to me. Anyway, magazine. We'll check that at the end. What's this? This looks like a pretty significant thing. So it's a book, obviously. Amazing, fantastic, incredible, a marvelous memoir, Stanley. Bloody hell. Geek Fuel have given us books in the past before, and so have ZBOX, who we're going to have next, but $30 value. Wow. Okay. That's supremely impressive that you get a book that is worth $30 in one of these subscription boxes. Geek Fuel, man. No wonder this one was heavy. This is incredible. This is so thick as well. This is a hardback book. It's basically it's like Stanley's memoirs, but in comic book form, really, which is pretty cool. I'm well impressed with that. Holy cow! And you never expect something like this to be in one of these subscription boxes, to be honest. Okay, well done, Geek Fuel. You're knocking it out of the park once again. So I've just been looking through the magazine. Some of these boxes you do get magazines with. They tell you about the stuff that's in them. They give you some background, all that kind of stuff. And I saw myself in one of these. There's a page for February unboxers, and it's got YouTubers listed, I believe. And there I am, right there, Bruffy1322. So that's pretty cool. I didn't kind of expect that. But maybe I'll save this magazine. I made it into the Geek Fuel magazine. Yes, I like Geek Fuel. They're my favourites. And lastly, we have ZBOX. The theme for ZBOX this month is Guardians. We'll see what's in this. First up, I see one of these pop vinyl figures. Harry Potter, Severus Snape. I don't know whether you could have got a different one in different boxes of these, but this is who I got. Yeah, these pop figures are always, pretty cool. They're always, worth the... They make the box worth getting, I guess, from the value that you would have had to pay for one of those. Well, yeah, pretty cool to get one of those. It's been a while since we've had one of those in these boxes. Next up, Transformers figurine and 3D puzzle piece collector card. So there you go, a little figurine, Transformers figurine. Pretty cool, looks okay. You can collect them and do all that kind of stuff, so yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Let's have a look at the t-shirt. So River Rafter JD Canoe Rental, t-shirt based on Guardians of the Galaxy. Again, the Guardians theme fits in nicely with that. That's a cool t-shirt. Oh, we got another one of these wallets, another one of these indestructible wallets. This is a Ghostbusters theme, this one. It's actually different to the other one. There's different on the different layout on the inside. But yeah, one of these indestructible, impossible to tear wallets. So that's on the outside of the wallet, and then on the inside, that's the design. And it's more, this is all about the card slots in this one, and then you've obviously got the main slot, whereas the other wallet that we had did seem a little bit more involved. Well, the other wallet had 2 money slots and then some extra slots down the side there, so different designs, but yeah, 2 of those indestructible wallets. Right, another book. ZBOX have given us books before, and I was just saying how interesting it is when we get books from these boxes, but yeah, Halo Hunters in the Dark. I do find it amazing that we get books in these subscription boxes. I quite like it because I like books and I like reading and stuff like that. I used to do it more, but yeah, these are hefty books, and yeah, I do find it impressive that we get things like this in these boxes. So props to ZBOX on that. And then obviously these boxes are going to appeal to different people. You might not like reading or might not like books, so you might not want ZBOX, but if you do like that sort of thing, you might prefer to go for ZBOX over Loot Crate or something like that. If you prefer all the exclusive items that you get from Loot Crate, you may prefer to go for those, or you may prefer none of them and you just don't go for any. So it's just a preference thing, and yeah, I can appreciate a good book. And finally, for the ZBOX this month is a comic book. We do usually get a comic book with ZBOX as well, I will say, and that is of Heroes. It's a Heroes comic book. It's ZBOX exclusive, which usually means that the cover is an exclusive artwork. So yeah, it also seems like the pop vinyl could have been any one of 4 different people from Harry Potter, the various friends and guardians that he has. So again, that element of different things that you can get in these boxes is not always going to be the same for everybody, is there? And yeah, all of the boxes seem to be doing that recently, and I can certainly appreciate that, and I quite like that. So yeah, there we go. Those are all of the items in these boxes. I'll now show you all of the items and give a score for every single item, and we'll do a roundup and see which box won out this month. But I think I wouldn't have been unhappy with all of these. So with the loot crate, I've left the game ad in there and put it as a score of 0, just because it does annoy me a little bit. You know, you're paying your money for these boxes, you don't want to have to get ads. There's plenty of other ways that they could do it, especially when you're not getting anything extra, certainly at the moment, for being a member or anything to do with the box. But apart from that, all of the other items were very, very high quality. All of them were exclusives, which is absolutely incredible, and something that Loot Crate's been pushing, it seems. And that always gives them a few extra points than what they normally would. I also gave the box and the magazine an extra point because there was quite a few interesting features in the magazine that I thought were worthwhile, and it deserved an extra point. So all of that brings it together to give a total score of 45, which is the highest that we've ever seen throughout all of the reviews. And that is warranted because there's just such high quality items, and all of them being exclusives. That's what these things are all about. So moving on to One-Up Box, that was a little bit more disappointing. You know, that there were a few really good items, I would say, but some really poor items as well, specifically the shoelaces. You know, I can't understand those at all. Maybe they appeal to some people, but certainly not to me. The plush and the Trinity pin, they were really great, and obviously the t-shirts are pretty standard. T-shirts are always going to be very good. But yeah, just there wasn't a lot there with the One-Up Box in comparison to the quality and the exclusiveness of the items in Loot Crate. Now for the Geek Fuel box and also the ZBOX that we're going to have last, they scored very, very similarly and relatively high scores as well. They're all upping their game. You know, the book in particular from the Geek Fuel box was absolutely incredible. It got a score of 9, which is pretty much the highest that I'm ever going to give anything. Yeah, I mean, it's more difficult to get higher scores with smaller numbers of items, and especially when they're not exclusives as well. But yeah, that including something as really high quality as that book in the Geek Fuel was very, very good, and that gives it a total score for the entire box of 39. And Geek Fuel are one of those that always seem to get consistently high scores, if not the highest. Now when it comes to ZBOX, they've again done a very good job, and it seems like they're all starting to get higher scores in general compared to what they used to get. If you go back and look at some of the previous videos, they are improving, I would say, just as a general aspect, you know, including more items or higher quality items that score higher. And yeah, ZBOX has done exactly the same thing and gets a total score of 40, so very close between ZBOX and Geek Fuel on their scoring. But I would say that, you know, the Geek Fuel box in particular was just so good because of that book being such a high value. And there you go, as you can see, those are all the scores. But Loot Crate is the ultimate winner this week with a score record as well. So there we have it. Thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you want more information on these boxes or you want to get them yourselves, the links are in the description. There's also discount codes in there as well. I really appreciate you guys watching this. If you enjoyed, be sure to give it a like. Comment down below which one of the boxes you would have rather had and which item in particular spoke out to you. Apart from that though, I'll see you all again next month to unbox all of these all over again. And we will see what we get next time. So thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.